So here's an entertaining one about a guy who ends up breaking up with his girlfriend because she had the nerve to kick him out in his apartment, kicked him out of his own bedroom, locked the door, and made him sleep on the couch because she was mad at him over some stupid little thing. Breaks up with her, she's hysterical, drama, all that. And you're going to see how now his friends think he's overreacting, being a jerk, but his family says he did the right thing. And that'll be a good one to go over here, guys, to show you three main things that are very important. Number one, when somebody treats you with disrespect, they cross a line, a boundary you had that's uncrossable, they go too far, straw that breaks the camel's, whatever it is, you have every right to terminate that relationship with them, whether it's a girlfriend, a fiance, even a wife, or even friendships, because they cross that line and you cannot have a relationship with anyone when there's no respect. Number two, how, as I always say, as the saying goes, you're the average of the 5 people you spend your most time with. If you have a bunch of friends, guys, that are all these nice guy blue pill types that let girls walk all over them, and you take their advice, guess what? It's not going to work out well for you. And you see here, his friends are all saying one thing, but his experienced father's saying something else. And the third thing, which you'll see at the end, oftentimes when you have people that are very different interest and values, things aren't going to work out, and it's best to just part ways. It's not just what you're like, it's what you like. So it starts off, or the title is, My Ex Locked Me Out of My Bedroom, so I broke up with her. Now everyone says I'm overreacting. Help. It says, so me and my ex dated for about 1.5 years now, and things are pretty easy going up until now. But I really need a little bit of help here to see if I'm being unreasonable. My ex-girlfriend and I got into a mild argument, basically surrounding our Halloween plans. She wanted to go out and I did not, and told her that she's more than welcome to go out, but going out with that many people would only stress me out. I have agoraphobia, so I'll be watching horror movies on the couch that night. Well, no wonder you have agoraphobia. You watch horror movies, which would scare the crap out of you and make you not want to go out and be around people or have monsters and things like that happen. But anyhow. So she got pissed at me for not letting her have input into what I did for Halloween. Which I would understand if we were spending it together, but we don't have to anyway, so what's the issue? Well, after that, she keeps trying to get me to agree to go out, but I refuse, because I would be entirely miserable the entire time. Finally, she screams at me that I'm on the couch tonight, and she slams my bedroom door behind her, wouldn't let me into my own bedroom all night. So your girlfriend's in your apartment that you work and pay for. She doesn't live there. She's not in the lease, nothing like that. She has no claim to your apartment. And she goes in your bedroom, slams the door, I might add, yells at you, locks the door, and tells you to sleep on the couch. Now, I can tell you right now that while I wouldn't want to be kicking the door down because then I got to fix the door, I'd be going to my drill and taking the thing off the hinges, and that's that. I would be handling things much different. But anyhow, she's got a lot of fucking nerve. It says here, my girlfriend does not live here. She spends the night, but she has her own space. I would consider doing what she did, I would consider doing what she did, just not just out of the question, but deeply disrespectful and toxic. So in the morning, I sat her down and explained that while the Halloween issue was blown out of hand, I was going to be ending the relationship because I did not feel respected anymore. And he has every right to, and I don't blame at all. That's it, we're done. Now, there's other issues here, and I'll mention at the end, but seriously. She was nearly hysterical, asking if I was serious, and that it isn't a big deal and all kinds of stuff that I expected. What I wasn't expecting was my other friends agreeing and saying that a girl dumping you on the couch is just part of having a girlfriend, so I'm just overreacting. Smack to the friends. You dumbass nice guys. Well, guess what? Those guys are going to have a lifetime of girls disrespecting them because that's their attitude. They don't check women when they're being disrespected. It's your house. It's your apartment. You pay for that. She has no claim to it. She's kicking you out, and I get you don't want to break down your door. I would use the drill, but anyhow, you have every right to end it with her. But there's a bigger issue at hand. You two are just not compatible. She's obviously likes to go out a lot with lots of people and parties and situations, and you're more of an introverted guy. You said you have agoraphobia, but I'm guessing true people have agoraphobia. I don't think ever go out. So you will probably just, don't like being around a lot of people. You don't mind going out here and there, but if it's tons of people and it's loud and you're all jammed in a place together, then it's different. You're just not compatible. And so oftentimes people that may initially have things they like about each other, but they have some serious differences in things they like to do and stuff like that, it's just not going to work long term. So that's what I think is a big thing. And regardless of what she did, it wasn't going to work out anyway. My family is on my side. My dad even laughed when I told him the story. But basically, other than my dad, my brothers, and my stepmom, everyone thinks it was too much. So I guess I'm asking for help recognizing if I did. I do know that I tend to get a little harsh when it comes to things I view as disrespectful, so I'm open to hearing opinions. Bro, you did the right thing. No ifs, ands, or buts. But you're not compatible, and I explained that 45 seconds ago. No, she crossed the line, and that's probably what her girlfriends do to their boyfriends. They kick them out. They get mad at them. You're sleeping on the couch tonight. No, bitch, get the fuck out of here. This is my apartment. If you were staying at her house and she was mad at you, then that'd be a little different. Then you can sleep on the couch, and you would just go home. But doing that in your own place and slamming the door and getting loud and disrespectful, she sounds like a big child. And guess what? It blew up in her face because now she's hysterical because you're saying, this isn't happening. So you did the right thing, end it with her, and then just about the disrespect is also you're not compatible. And I guarantee you, because she wasn't expecting this and you acted like a man, I guarantee you after she's done her theatrics and drama, she'll be trying to get you back. I wouldn't take her back because if that was the only time she was ever disrespectful to you, the only time, which I don't think it was because you said you tend to overreact sometimes, and she was sincerely sorry and she was being an a-hole and would never do it again, maybe, just maybe, if it was a one-time thing, maybe, depending on the situation, you would consider, you'd be getting, she'd be making up to you in special ways, but you get my point. But here, it doesn't sound like that was her first time doing kind of bullshit like this, and you guys just aren't compatible, so it's just not worth it. So that's what I think here. So take this out of this, guys. Don't be with people that disrespect you, and don't get in relationships with gals you're not compatible with. Things like she likes doing certain things and you like doing the other things, and it's not going to work long term. So he did the right thing, and just a good lesson here.